By 2030, we'll have 170 million shiny new jobs worldwide. According to the Future of Job Report 2025, UI/UX design is sitting comfortably at the top 10 fastest growing careers. And if you're wondering, software development isn't lagging far behind either. Both these fields are growing at a whopping 20% each year. In India, a beginner professional in both design and software development can earn anywhere between 4 to 25 lakhs per year depending on skill level, location, and company. But wait, if you still think UI/UX design is just a fallback to those who cannot code, or that coding is a magic ticket to more money, you're in for a surprise. In this video, I'll clear all these myths and dive into how to get into both these fields, the entry barrier, the skills needed for both of these jobs in 2025. The responsibilities that come with each job, the respective career paths, and most importantly, which paths fits you best. Let's get right into it. First of all, let's clear up some myths. Myth number 1, UI/UX design is easy because you don't have to code and anyone can do it. Sure, you don't need to code, but that doesn't mean it's easy. Absolutely not. Making rectangles look pretty on screen sounds easy till you realize it's actually about figuring out how humans behave, why they tap on that button or why they don't, mastering design principles, thinking critically, communicating clearly, and juggling a bunch of hard and soft skills. Can anyone do it? Maybe, but can anyone become a designer good enough to stand out from the crowd? Well, that's a whole different ballgame. Being an average designer might be easy, but if you want to be amongst the top 1%, it needs a lot of hard work. Myth number 2, design is about making things pretty. Not fully wrong though. Yes, design is not only about making things look pretty, but looking good still matters, and it's a core responsibility of a designer. Making an experience that works smoothly is tough. Making an experience that's visually stunning is also tough. But you know what's even tougher? Doing both at the same time. Often you'll find yourself making something functionally but dull looking or beautifully useless. Great designers make things that are not just easy to use but delightful to look at. Having both is the real deal. Another popular myth, coding has more jobs and pays way better. Well, coding does have a wide variety of technical roles. Design is evolving and fast. The gap between design and development is shrinking, and one of the biggest reasons is a new concept called vibe coding. Vibe coding is about using AI to generate code from natural language. You just have to describe what you want and let AI turn it into fully functional product or service. It's coding by conversation. Instead of asking, does this function? You start asking, how does this feel? You focus on experience, flow, and clarity while AI handles the complexity underneath. The idea was popularized by Andres Karpathy in early 2025, and right now, one tool that brings this idea to life for designers is Bolt. Bolt lets you take any static Figma file and instantly turn it into real functioning web app with clean HTML, real components, and zero setup. Just follow these steps. Go to bolt.new, click on Import from Figma button, paste the URL of your Figma file, and in seconds, your design is fully coded. Not just a styled UI, but a real working app with React components and even development-ready output. You can define the layouts, interaction transitions, and even app logic and see it running without writing a single line of code. Want a form that connects to a database? A list that filters based on inputs? Just tell Bolt what you want and it builds it. Now that AI can turn your design thinking into production code, the phrase, "I'm a designer but I cannot code," doesn't really work anymore. Vibe coding and tools like Bolt are handling designers a superpower, the ability to ship ideas, not just visualize them. Check it out today from the link in the description. And now let's talk about the barriers to entering these fields. In both these fields, the barrier to entries varies widely, from very easy to extremely challenging, but as I always say, in any profession, the real magic happens only in the top 1%. Whether it's coding or designing, if you're aiming for that top 1%, and I truly think you should, getting there may not be as easy. You can learn user research, visual design, typography, color theory, wireframing, and prototyping from courses and tutorials, but awareness, behavioral understanding, critical thinking, problem solving, storytelling, empathy, and foresight, those you'll have to ponder, practice, and develop on your own. These aren't really skills that you can learn. These are abilities that you develop over time, more like your senses. Another challenge is building a strong portfolio. Companies Companies want to see evidence of your skills and abilities. Even if you're starting out, case studies around self-initiated projects or redesign of existing products can help you stand out from the rest. The same story for coding as well. There are countless free resources online and you don't need a degree to get started. You can learn a few basics from the internet and get some kind of job, but that kind of job doesn't put you in the top 1%. Learning to code is easy. Becoming a great developer takes problem-solving abilities, structured learning, and real-world projects. Again, these are abilities that you develop over time. Alright, let's talk about what you need to be in these professions. Stuff you need to be a UX designer. Let's look into that. Number 1, logical thinking and problem solving. Understanding user pain points, defining clear design problems, and crafting user-centered solutions. Number 2, collaboration and communication. Yes, effectively conveying design rationale and decisions to developers, stakeholders, and users, ensuring alignment and clarity. Number 3, visual and interaction design. Creating interfaces that are visually appealing, functional, accessible, and intuitive, enhancing user engagement. Number 4, user research and data analysis. Conducting qualitative and quantitative research to get insights and make informed design decisions that enhance user experience. And number 5, prototyping and wireframing. Building interactive, low to high fidelity mockups using tools like Figma, Sketch, or Protopie to test, iterate, and refine design concepts. Number 6, AI literacy and ethical design. Understanding and designing for AI-driven experiences with a strong emphasis on ethical considerations, inclusivity, and fairness. And for software development, you will need number 1, logical thinking and problem solving. Common, isn't it? Analyzing complex problems, identifying efficient solutions, and translating them into scalable, maintainable code. Number 2, algorithms and data structures. Mastering foundational concepts to optimize performance and efficiency in your applications. Number 3, programming languages and frameworks. Becoming proficient in key technologies, for example, JavaScript, Python, Java, React, Node.js to build effective software solutions. Number 4, database management and systems design. Understanding how to structure, access, and optimize databases for efficient data handling and system scalability. Number 5, cloud computing and distributed systems. Utilizing cloud platforms like AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud to build, deploy, and manage scalable distributed applications. Number 6, DevOps and automation. Implementing continuous integration, continuous deployment pipeline, infrastructures as code, and version control, for example, Git, for streamlined automated software delivery. Number 7, cybersecurity fundamentals. Developing secure code and following best practices to protect user data and ensure resilience against vulnerabilities and cyber threats. And finally, AI literacy and ethical development, another common one. Developing AI-powered features and systems responsibly, ensuring fairness, transparency, and inclusivity in technology solutions. You might have already observed that logical thinking and problem solving is a common thing between both. That's exactly the reason why more and more people are talking about problem solving, which is one of the most in-demand skills in the market today. Identifying challenges, analyzing complexity, and developing effective solutions. Whether you're designing experiences or coding applications or developing business strategies, it's essential. Another common thing is AI literacy. It's 2025, and if you're skipping AI tools as your companions, you are missing out big time. As AI becomes integral to modern products, both designers and developers must understand how to create AI-driven solutions that are fast, ethical, inclusive, and transparent, earning users' trust while delivering powerful experiences. Both fields require consistent learning and hands-on practice as well. Alright, let's talk about career progression in both these fields. Whether you pick design or development, your career usually starts at the junior level, like an associate product designer or an associate software development engineer. These titles may vary, but they are the entry-level roles. As you gain experience, you move up to the roles like senior designer or senior developer, lead, architect, manager, director, vice president, and eventually you could reach top-level positions such as chief design officer or chief technology officer. So the possibilities are there, but from what I have seen personally, designers often tend to climb a bit faster compared to developers. This could be because design is a relatively new field with fewer people competing for senior roles. But that doesn't mean developers progress slowly, not at all. Good companies reward their top employees generously, in fact exponentially, and career growth can be just as quick and rewarding. Of course, these are my observations, which has come from my personal experience, so things might differ based on location or company. Alright, what may suit you better? Well, if you're naturally curious about people and their behavior, enjoy solving problems creatively, and have a knack for storytelling, design could be the right fit for you. Designers typically love hands-on working involving visuals, interactions, and aesthetics. They dive deep into human psychology to create experiences that feel intuitive and meaningful. On the other hand, if you're someone who enjoys logic, analytical thinking, and structured problem solving, development might suit you better. Developers are usually excited by coding algorithms and tackling technical challenges head-on. They like crafting solutions that are robust, efficient, and directly impact technology, software, and overall system architecture. Try working on small projects like designing an app screen or building a simple website to get a feel of each role. Reflect on the process and see which one you naturally enjoy more. Think about your personal strengths. Are you drawn more towards creativity and understanding human psychology? If so, design might be your calling. On the other hand, if logical thinking and technology excites you, development could be a better fit. Also, imagine your ideal future job. Does it involve creative thinking and empathy, or is it more focused on logic, analytical problem solving, and technical challenges? Both paths are rewarding, but choosing the one aligned with your strengths and interests will help you excel faster and reach that top 1% sooner. Having said that, here's what I truly think you should do. You need to blend both, but prioritize clearly. Here's what I mean. First, figure out whether designing or coding excites you more and choose the one you are naturally better at. This is your primary skill. Your primary skill is what you truly master and become exceptional at, aiming for that top 1%. Go deep, explore every detail, develop an eye for what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Constantly learn, practice, and refine the skill until you are not just good, but irreplaceably good. Next, treat the other skill as your secondary strength. You don't have to become an expert, but you should be able to confidently handle the basics, so you can step in when required. Learn to work smart by using AI and modern productivity tools to assist you in this area. For example, if design is your primary skill, introduce yourself confidently as a designer who also knows a bit of coding. Get comfortable with no-code or low-code platforms like Bolt. These tools let you quickly turn your design ideas into functional products with almost no learning curve. On the other hand, if coding is your main strength, identify as a developer who also understands design. Become familiar with AI-powered design tools that generate quality UI designs from simple prompts. Also, learn the basics of Figma, which will enable you to refine these initial concepts and create polished designs. This approach ensures you are a standout specialist in your main domain while being versatile enough to smoothly collaborate or even lead projects independently. This combination will set you apart from the others in the industry. At the end of the day, both the fields are evolving and the demand for skilled professionals in each area is only growing. The real question is, what excites you more? Let me know in the comments. Watch this video to know how to become a UX designer without a degree, and this one for the biggest design trends of 2025. That's all for this video. This is Sapta signing off. See you all in the next one.